So we are live now, just waiting to get it live. Good evening friends. Hope you all must be fine. मैं हूं सीए समीर चौधरी and first of all happy Republic Day to all. We know what is the value of Republic Day with all Indians and with a new thing in our life, with our profession and with all our professional brothers and sisters. आज हम सबके सब एक्सपर्ट सीनियर्स के साथ में आए हैं कि जहां हम एक कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हाउ यंग सीए कैन expand their practice horizon and even how they can think, they can strategize to their future, जिससे कि लॉन्ग टर्म में उनको मुश्किल ना हो. एंड जैसे एक पौधा होता है, जब उसको अच्छे से नर्चर किया जाता है तो बाद में अच्छे से पेड़ बन सकता है. इन द सेम में हम जब सीए बनते हैं तो बहुत से सवाल हमारे व्हाट नॉट टू डू. तो उसके लिए आज हमारे साथ सब एक्सपर्ट स्पीकर्स हैं. We have our specialist. Welcome all, sir. Since we all know that what is the value of doing a practice in CA, and जैसे कहते हैं कि patience is a key of everything. And आज हम सभी स्पेशल पैनलिस्ट के साथ में हम जानेंगे कि उनकी लाइफ में कुछ ऐसा क्या हुआ, कैसे आज वो ये मुकाम तक पहुंचे हैं, कैसे आज सीए है कोई भी तो उनको क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, उनको स्ट्रेटेजी क्या हम लोग को यूज करनी चाहिए, क्या यूज नहीं करनी है, हाउ वी कैन एक्सपांड आवर कनेक्शंस, एंड देयर आर मेनी मोर थिंग्स व्हिच वी कैन प्लान. So for that thing, let me introduce our keynote speaker, sir. ये अभय मेहता सर. अभय सर, गुड इवनिंग सर.
Good evening.
When talking about Abhay sir by qualification is a BCom, FCA and DISA. He is a partner in Mehta Choksi and SHAH LL.B. He is having a more than 28 years of experience as a chartered accountant, providing various services as a business advisor, M&A consultant, and for system process improvement to various leading corporates. He is the president of Bombay Chartered Accountant Association Society for the year 2021-22. He is also vice president for the year 2020-21, honorable treasurer for 1920, and joint secretary for 17-18 and 18-19. He is also convener of accounting and auditing committee of BCAS from 2004 to 2016. He is member of the financial reporting review group constituted by FRRB of the ICAI. He is also a resource person for the expert advisory committee of the ICAI and have hold many things in his life. Sir, with all these detailed things, sir, I welcome you to our platform Fintax Chanakya.
Thank you very much.
And sir, I extremely thanks you to be a part of this event in a very short notice. सर, हम जब बात करते हैं कि आज सीए लोगों को क्या ध्यान रखना है, हाउ यूथ सीए कैन एक्सपांड देयर प्रैक्टिस, and there are many things. So sir, if you have now putting some light on this thing, that will be great for all.
Thank you, Samir Chaudhary. Respected panelists who are here on the virtual dais, CA MONISH, who is the chairman of the CA Association of Ahmedabad, CA AMISH Khandhar ji, CA VIKASH JAIN, and CA KARIM Lakhani. I thank Fintax Chanakya and International Institute of Professional Learning and Research for inviting me to deliver keynote address at the session to discuss opportunities for young chartered accountants to expand their practice horizon. At the start, I would like to draw attention to the remarks of Supreme Court on Tuesday in a case filed by the Bar Council of India. It has implored that Bar Council to refrain from lowering the standards of exams for law colleges. Supreme Court has cited example of ICAI, which controls the intake as well as quality of education. This in itself should act as a booster dose for young CAs that they are amongst those who have the capabilities to excel and be part of the stream, which has been provided grounding in varied areas where they can perform and climb up the ladder of success. I shall always enlist young CAs to be guided by the wisdom of my Guru Mahatri Ra, who has very well said, the purpose of knowledge is not to build memory, but to create understanding and transformation. With the advent of technology and barriers of distance no longer acting as an impediment in the progress of the profession, the whole world is a market for chartered accountants. The spectrum for practicing CAs has never been as wide as it is today. During the times around 3 decades back, when I entered the practice, we had the options of domestic taxation, statutory audits, bank audits, limited scope of internal audit, project finance, and management consultancy. Talking about the opportunities during the decade of 2020s and beyond, the major game changer has been COVID, which has opened up new vistas for CAs, which were beyond imagination 2 years back. With remote access to data and working remotely, professionals have realized, as well as stakeholders seeking services of professionals have realized, that the services can be offered and availed through distance. Accordingly, professionals in smaller cities can also explore to specialize in niche areas like IFRS accounting and consultancy, international taxation, inbound, outbound structuring, and such other services, and offer such services remotely too. I am aware it is easier said than done, but I firmly believe that for pursuing goals and achieving the same, one should remember the strength with which an idea is pursued will magnetize the resources that are required for the accomplishment of the ideas. Such services may not be easy to be rendered independently by young CAs immediately on entering practice. However, due to remote access, they can take up assignments from established professionals who are on the lookout to outsource such services so as to expand their client base. Another area to concentrate energies is the virtual CFO services to the startups. I urge young CAs to network with their skill sets of varied offerings and come on a common platform to provide VCFO services to young entrepreneurs who are working with skeletal staff and trying to build businesses of the future and looking for quality services at an affordable pricing. If CAs are there with such enterprising startups from their initial days, they would also be able to reap the benefits going forward when they reach scalable business. Coming to the corporates, corporates have many compliances and there are ever-increasing complexities under which they carry on their businesses. There are varied types of risks which have to be addressed by each corporate. It is really very difficult to assess risk in each area of operations, and hence they also seek services for risk assessment and risk management. CAs should also concentrate and try to take additional qualification in enterprise risk management as well as in internal audit, which is in much demand. As CAs, risk assessment and internal audit has been part of our curriculum, though in a limited way. These are the areas which will flourish going forward due to ever-increasing risk due to fast-changing dynamics of carrying on business. Climate change is another area of major concern worldwide, and as you all would be aware, each country has evolved plans to phase out greenhouse gases and move towards sustainable business model. International investors with global investment portfolios are increasingly calling for high quality, transparent, reliable, and comparable reporting by companies on climate and other environmental, social, and governance matters, that is ESG matters. This has provided CA professionals too with an opportunity in the ESG space for sustainability reporting. You would have read about the initiatives and pledges taken by various countries at Glasgow Climate Change Conference, that is COP26 summit. A major announcement was the setting up of new standard setting board, the International Sustainability Standards Board. This board shall deliver comprehensive global business baseline of sustainability related disclosure standards that provide investors and other capital market participants with information about companies' sustainability related risks and opportunities and help them make informed decisions. Even in India, for top 1,000 listed companies, SEBI has made it mandatory to publish business responsibility and reporting, sustainability reporting from financial year 2022-23. I am sure those CAs who will concentrate on this space will find themselves to be in great demand in this decade. Young CAs should explore new and varied opportunities of practice, but along with it, the soft skills should not be neglected. In the era when majority of the communication is through exchange of emails, the writing skills will form a major advantage in conveying the message in its true spirit and effectively. Here one should always keep in mind to avoid negative connotations and ensure that the tone of the message conveys effectively what one would have stated had the conversation been held in physical mode. In practice, to expand your reach and clientele, delegation will play a major role. Delegation without authority and empowerment will play spoilsport. Hence, one has to develop the skill sets for effective delegation with remote monitoring system in place, which provides one to oversee the activities carried out in an effective manner through proper systems and processes put in place. I can list out many more areas for soft skills development, but this session is just to provide you with a bird's eye view of the opportunities in the profession and instill confidence in you all that with the right approach and mindset, one can scale heights and excel in the profession. There are other four stalwarts who would be further guiding you all for the opportunities in specific areas of practice. To end, I shall again quote a preaching given by my Guru Mahatriyara. Make yourself a success magnet. Begin, take the lantern in the hand, and you will always have light enough for your next step. One step at a time, go, keep going, keep growing. Lastly, I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity as the president of BCAS to share my thoughts with my young fellow professionals with the hope that we shall cross paths someday and share our views to take our profession to greater heights. Thank you very much. Make yourself a success.
Samir Bhai is having some issue. Probably will be converting it in.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Abhay sir, for enlightening on the very important topics on both the area, even in industry and in practice, and even to put efforts about the soft skill, which is the most important part. And I would say base in our field. कि अगर आज हम सीए हैं तो अगर सॉफ्ट स्किल नहीं है प्रॉपर्ली तो इंसान कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा. तो वो सब बातें सर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट थी. एंड सर रियली ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ फिनटेक्स चाणक्य, CA of Ahmedabad and everyone, and on behalf of all the panelists, sir, I humbly thank you for delivering your speech and giving a insight of many things which many people will learn from this. Thank you, sir, for this.
Thank you very much.
फ्रेंड्स, जैसे अभय सर ने हमें बताया कि आज सीए बनने के बाद में एक नई जर्नी स्टार्ट होती है। ऑब्वियसली हमने 4 से 5 साल मेहनत तो की है, बट उसके बाद जब हम सीए बनते हैं हमारे एक साइन की कीमत भी होने लगती है, भले हम इंडस्ट्री में है, प्रैक्टिस में है। आर्टिकलशिप इज ऑब्वियसली द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ एवरी सीएस लाइफ, बट उसके साथ में अगर हम वो अच्छे से डिसाइड कर सके हमें बाद में क्या करना है, एंड आफ्टर दैट सब जानते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग में हमारे सीए का रिजल्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लगता है, पर 5 साल या 10 साल बाद आपसे आपका रिजल्ट सब कुछ नहीं पूछने वाला है, पर हम उसमें क्या फोकस करें वो हम लोग का काम आएगा। नाउ इवन वी हैव विथ अस आवर अदर एक्सपर्ट्स, लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस आवर पैनलिस्ट विथ अस। आई एम रियली हैप्पी टू इंट्रोड्यूस सी अमीश Khandhar sir, the senior among all of us, with 15 plus years of industry experience, multitude domains and sound business acumen. Amish sir has helped global business development focusing on strategic commercial deals, business operations, control, financial management, cost control and reduction, restructuring and transaction management are a forte area of them. Presently, he is a partner at KMS Chartered Accountant since 2004, means having a CA practice more than 18 years, and was a director at Tatwasoft since January 2008, March 2020. And even we know he, Amish sir is one of the most humble person, and मुझे आज भी याद है जब उन्होंने जीएमसीएस की ट्रेनिंग की थी तो अमिश सर का वो 1 से 1.5 घंटे का लेक्चर जो सबके लाइफ पे एक वो इम्पैक्ट कर देता है। एंड विद दैट थिंग, अमिश सर, आई वेलकम यू टू आवर प्लेटफॉर्म सर। एंड नाउ let me introduce CA VIKASH Jain sir. CA VIKASH Jain is currently a regional council member of WIRC of ICAI. He has more than 14 years of experience in bank audits, stock, revenue specialist, concurrent special. He also handles all company law matters, income tax, and LL.B. He has a specialization in corporate law and secretarial practice. He has been serving as visiting faculty at various CP seminars of ICAI and other associations. He is a partner in Weekend and Company since 17 years and 10 months. He is an insolvency professional of IBBI and dear to all. And I congratulate Vikas sir for getting the highest vote in this RCM election. I welcome you, sir. Friends, now I want to get opportunity to introduce our next panelist, Lakhani sir. Having more than 20 years of experience in statutory audits, internal audits, concurrent audits of both public and private sector organizations, including banks. He is also well versed with taxation work, both direct and indirect. Appointed as a co-convener in Library and Student Committee of Ahmedabad branch of WIRC of ICAI, having delivered substantial number of lectures on union budget, service tax, and GST, has delivered the firm in increasing the stature. Along with that, other features in his royal hat consist of being a visiting faculty at Direct Tax Regional Training Institute, Ahmedabad, and Chief Advisor of Ahmedabad Education Group and Federation of Academic Association of Gujarat. He has been authoring the reference books for taxation of Gujarat University. He is a very hardworking, and over the period of time, he grew his wings and diversified in the horizons of financial and management consultancy, corporate advisory, due diligence, indirect tax, and various ancillary services. Presently partner at Messrs. Lakhani, Ismaili, Tundiya and Company since September 1999. And even I know about the philanthropist activity of Karim sir. He is very actually doing a philanthropist activity in helping people at various areas, and even he is putting his articles at various platforms and even appearing in various media. Welcome, Karim sir. Friends, I'm really honored to now introduce our president of Chartered Accountant Association of Ahmedabad. MONISH is a chartered accountant. He is a practicing in direct tax and indirect tax since many years. He is president of Chartered Accountant Association of Ahmedabad. He is a renowned speaker at various forums. He is an expert columnist in Tax Today with a topic Sawal Apna, Jawab Tax Today. He has also given and written a various articles in Ahmedabad branch of Ahmedabad in their newsletter. Welcome, Monish sir. First of all, I will really thanks to all the expert panelists and our keynote speaker to accept our invitation for this initiative. तो हम जब बात करते हैं कि प्रैक्टिस में क्या ध्यान रखना है, क्या नहीं ध्यान रखना, सर सबसे पहला सवाल ये आता है कि इंसान सबसे पहले कैसे सीख सकता है कोई भी चीज. ही वांट टू लर्न समथिंग, उसको कुछ मालूम होना चाहिए. वो ऑब्वियसली जो भी सीनियर्स एक्सपर्ट हैं उनके लाइफ के एक्सपीरियंस से कि जब वो सीए बने थे तो उनकी लाइफ जर्नी कैसी हुई और आज जिस मुकाम पे है वो आज उन्होंने जहाँ पे अपनी जर्नी की है, बिकॉज ऑल आर हैविंग एन एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ मोर देन 10 and 15 years of experience and all are at various platforms. So let's start with Amit sir. Amit sir, आप एमा थोड़ा ना हाँ फोकस कर सकते हो सर प्लीज.
जी, thank you.
Yes sir.
Thank you, Samir bhai, for this opportunity. Thank you all the co-speakers and panelists, Sri ABHAY bhai, MONISH bhai, and KARIM bhai and VIKASH bhai. So talking about my journey, maybe will not embarrass someone else, but will try to narrate as short as possible, and maybe some students or some budding chartered accountants or young CS may get some clue out of whatever I have learned or whatever I have made mistakes. So started from a very small village, then came to Ahmedabad for BCom, and then went to Mumbai for doing CS. And society helped me a lot by way of fees and all other things. So, but what I learned during my articleships, my boss, my principal was very passionate about practice. So looking to working in a small office helped me to make up my mind that once I become CA, I'll do my own practice. So that helped me during my early days of articleship. And one more good thing happened that my hostel room partners became my partners. So they are still, we are together since more than 18-20 years now. So they are partners. So what I think personally now, coming to the reality of world, that in today's life, the complexities of laws are so many things. Professional indemnity or legal cases also will happen like in US and Europe and other countries. And the institute is also becoming strict, and government is also a bit strict, and naturally it has to be like that. And more than that, the knowledge that we want is going to be multifold. So we have to look after business development or a kind of lectures or a writing papers or developing domain knowledge expertise, then technology, then infrastructure, then execution part. So the today's practice has not remained what it used to be 20 years before. Maybe ABHAY, being more senior amongst us, can vouch that the practice is going to change. So many audits are going to go away, what going to be done by automation, blockchain, machine learning, artificial intelligence, whatever we have not thought in last 30-40 years, in next 15 years it is going to happen in entire world, and we are also going to witness that change. So all chartered accountants, I would suggest they must come together, do some partnership with like-minded people. And the partnership is like a marriage. We have to forego something, and this is my standard, very very popular, you can say, a sentence that I give to my to the students who come to me for advice, that आप कैसे CA firm चलाते हैं और इतने not having any background कैसे आप इतने कर सकते हो. तो बड़ी लोग के आशीर्वाद है, course grace and all that. My partners, and more than that, what I tell them, that if you want to do partnership, अगर आपको 100 रुपया मिलना है तो वो कभी नहीं मिलेगा, शायद 90 मिलेगा या 110 मिलेगा. So that is the basic fundamental of partnership. If you want 100 rupees, that okay, I want 100% of my intellect, of my hard work, or of my connects. That is not going to happen in any kind of structured partnership, whether it be lawyer, whether it be CA, doctors, architects and engineers and all that. So अगर partnership करना है तो either I will get 10 rupees less or I will get 10 rupees more. So that kind of approach will help young CS कि भाई आप ये थोड़ा जाने देंगे तो it is a quite bright future is looking ahead, and it is there to embrace us. So one in my personal opinion, these all are my personal. So we should do we should do good partnership. We should continue it for longer terms. Then we should have every partner should do some specialized work. Like someone is doing GST, someone is looking after income tax, someone is looking after audits, forensic audit, internal audits, or management advisory or technology. Just yesterday only I read, no, BG Infotech was acquired for 500 crores. So it is a complete different ball game is going to happen. For them, we need to be pragmatic. We need to come together. We need to work together. पार्टनरशिप बनाइए, उसको एक ऑनर दीजिए, एक ऑनेस्टी दीजिए, साथ में बैठ के मजा करिए, और जब जिस चीज में मजा आती है उसमें फिर बाकी कंसिडरेशंस थोड़े ईगो इश्यूज, पैसे के इश्यूज कम रहता है. So in that case, they can go a long way. This is about partnership, and I'm sorry to say, but out of 3,25,000 Indian chartered accountants, if we see 100 crore plus firms, maybe we cannot count even 10 today's time. And Joe Modi Sahab ne, what Modi Sahab had told that, no, we want desi big 4 or big 10, like, no, this should not be आज की तारीख में इंडिया से कोई भी नहीं है, या तो नजदीक थोड़ा होने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं. So we should also make his dream true as well as our growth also. This is about we all started.
Just a moment, maybe some network issue. Just a moment, please, sir.
जी.
Give me a moment, sir, please.